Here we are in the middle of another week. It is April the 14th, 2021. Looking at the number 14, heading straight up the calendar, that tells you today is Wednesday. There it is. And if you look, we had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What came before Wednesday? Well, Tuesday did. Tuesday, Wednesday. What came after Wednesday? Thursday. So go ahead and read these sentences with me. Yesterday was Tuesday, today is Wednesday, and tomorrow will be Thursday. Let's go ahead and subtract a day. You maybe noticed that this is not the number that we had yesterday, but I was just made aware that we are ending online school on the 14th. So we are not ending school on the 19th like the rest of the district. We have to end a little early to get Chromebooks collected. So that's the reason our numbers went down from yesterday. So let's go ahead and take away a day. We had 24 days yesterday, and now we have two 10s, 10, 20, and then 21, 22, 23. So not 24 days, but 23 days left after this one. All right, again, we are working with subtracting from 10 and numbers, adding numbers to make 10. Today, we have two pink fish, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellow fish. All right, so let's go ahead and subtract the pink fish today. Let's subtract the pink fish. We'll subtract 1, 2. Now remember with subtraction, you always start with the whole. Remember when we do our number bonds, we have whole and then we have a part and another part. So we have part, part, whole. So we start with the whole thing. So we start with 10 because there were 10 there all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We took away how many? That's one part, what you're taking away. The 2. The other part is the part that is left, and that is 8. We said there were 8 yellow fish. So your equation should be 10 minus 2 equals 8. 10 minus 2 equals 8. Now the picture looks exactly the same for our addition problem. Again, we are working on ways to make 10. And with addition, you take the two parts and you put them together. You're not taking anything apart. You're not taking the whole apart. You're putting it together to make the whole. So we had 2 pink and 8 yellow, and that means we have 10 fish altogether. So 10 equals 2 plus 8. 10 equals 2 plus 8. So for our number bond today, 10 is the whole. One part is 2, and the other part is 8. So our fact family will be 2, 8, and 10. Now remember with a fact family, you can write 2 addition equations and 2 subtraction equations using the numbers in that fact family. With addition, we put the 2 parts together, the 2 plus 8, and we come up with 10. Or we could add the 8 first and then the 2, and we still have 10. Doesn't matter what order you add those numbers in. With subtraction, remember, we're going to have to start with the 10 both times in both equations. We start with the 10, and then we can subtract the 2, like what we did with the fish, and our answer was 8. Or we could subtract the 8 pink fish, and we would have 2 yellow fish left over. All right, so your fact family equations are 2 plus 8 equals 10, 8 plus 2 equals 10, 10 minus 2 equals 8, and 10 minus 8 equals 2. All right, telling time. Remember, there are 2 hands on our clock, right? We have 2 hands and a clock has 2 hands. The hour hand is the shorter hand. The hour hand is the shorter hand. And that's the number that we write first. So our hour hand is pointing to the 5. So we'll put a 5 right there. And we have 2 zeros there because no minutes have passed since it was 5 o'clock. That's why our minute hand is pointing straight up to the 12. And we'll start moving that minute hand a little bit starting next week. So if someone were to ask you what time it is on this clock, you would say it is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. All right, after this calendar, I will be including a video about blending together and reading short vowel words.